Have you ever thought about transforming your rooftop into a green oasis? Picture it, a lush, vibrant space teeming with life right above your head. Rooftop gardening is more than just a trend, it's a lifestyle, a statement, a way to reclaim the city's forgotten spaces. It's about improving air quality, promoting biodiversity, and creating a personal retreat. This video will guide you through the process, from assessing your rooftop to choosing the right plants and designing your space. Now let's dive into the process of setting up your very own rooftop garden. First things first, assess your rooftop. It's crucial to understand the space you're working with before you dive into the world of rooftop gardening. Let's start with the basics. The strength and stability of your rooftop are paramount. You wouldn't want your new slice of paradise causing any structural damage, so it's essential to get a professional assessment of your roof's load-bearing capacity. This will determine the scale and weight of the garden it can safely support. Next, consider the sunlight. Plants are sun worshippers. They need a healthy dose of sunlight every day for photosynthesis. So take note of how much sunlight your rooftop receives daily. Is it bathed in sunlight all day, or does it only get a few hours? This information will be crucial when it comes to selecting suitable plants for your garden. Lastly, consider the weather conditions. Is your rooftop exposed to high winds, heavy rainfall, or extreme temperatures? These factors can significantly impact the survival and growth of your plants. By understanding your rooftop's microclimate, you can choose plants that are resilient and thrive in those conditions. Remember, every rooftop is unique with its own set of challenges and advantages. It's about understanding these factors and working with them, not against them. With a thorough assessment, you can ensure your rooftop is ready for its green makeover. So roll up your sleeves because we're just getting started. Next up, choosing the right plants for your rooftop garden. When it comes to selecting plants, you'll want to consider a few key factors. First and foremost, your local climate. If you're in a region with scorching summers, you might want to opt for plants that can withstand intense heat, like succulents or cacti. Conversely, if you're dealing with colder temperatures, consider hardy, frost-resistant species. Secondly, consider the sunlight exposure your rooftop receives. North-facing rooftops, for example, might not get as much sun as their south-facing counterparts. So, you'll want to choose shade-loving plants for the former and sun-loving plants for the latter. Next up, size. Remember, you're working with a limited space here. As much as you might love the idea of a rooftop oak tree, it's just not practical. Stick to smaller plants that won't outgrow your garden. Now, let's talk specifics. When it comes to hardy plants that thrive in rooftop environments, there are a few standout species. Sedums, for instance, are a great choice. They're drought-tolerant, come in a variety of colors, and are known for their ability to survive in shallow soil. Lavender is another excellent option. It's hardy, smells fantastic, and is a magnet for pollinators. For those in colder climates, consider plants like the Siberian iris. They're low maintenance, bloom beautifully, and can handle frost like a champ. If you're lacking in sunlight, ferns and hostas are a good go-to. They love the shade and can add a lush, green touch to your rooftop oasis. And don't forget about edibles. Herbs like rosemary and thyme, or vegetables like tomatoes and peppers, can be great additions that not only look good but taste good too. Remember, the key to a successful rooftop garden is diversity. A mix of different plant types will not only make your garden look more visually appealing, but it will also help create a more balanced ecosystem. Remember, the right choice of plants will ensure your rooftop garden thrives. Water management is a key element in rooftop gardening. Let's delve into why this is so crucial. In any garden, water is the lifeblood. It's essential for plants to absorb nutrients, maintain their structure, and carry out their vital functions. But when it comes to rooftop gardens, managing water takes on a whole new level of importance. Firstly, imagine a rooftop garden without proper drainage. It's a rainy day, and water begins to pool up, unable to escape. The plant's roots are submerged for too long, leading to waterlogging. This condition deprives the roots of oxygen, causing plant stress and eventually root decay. It's a dire situation that could spell the end for your green oasis. But fear not, there's a solution. By installing a well-designed drainage system, you can prevent water from pooling. Drainage layers, typically made from lightweight aggregates, provide a path for water to flow away from the root zone, ensuring your plant's roots stay healthy and your rooftop remains damage-free. Now let's talk about watering, a delicate balancing act. Too little water and your plants could wilt and wither. Too much, and you risk root rot and disease. Rooftop gardens are often exposed to more wind and sun than ground-level gardens, which can lead to faster water evaporation. So, How do you ensure your plants get the hydration they need without overwatering? The answer lies in efficient irrigation systems. Drip irrigation, for instance, delivers water directly to the root zone, minimizing waste and reducing evaporation. It's a method that not only keeps your plants hydrated but does so efficiently, conserving water, a resource we should all aim to use wisely. Incorporating a rainwater harvesting system can also be a game changer. It captures rainwater, stores it, and uses it for irrigation, making your rooftop garden even more sustainable. Remember, the key to successful rooftop gardening lies in balance. Balancing the needs of your plants with the realities of your rooftop environment. An effective water management system will ensure your plants get the hydration they need without damaging your rooftop. It's about creating a rooftop oasis that's not just beautiful, but sustainable too. Now it's time to design your rooftop garden. Designing a garden, especially a rooftop one, is like painting a masterpiece. It's all about balancing aesthetics and functionality. And the two pillars of this balance are efficient space use and creating a comfortable relaxation area. Let's start with the first one. Efficient space use is about making the most of your rooftop area, no matter how big or small. Vertical gardening and container gardening are two techniques that can help us achieve this. Vertical gardening is all about growing upwards. Think climbing plants like ivy and roses or wall-mounted planters. This method not only saves space but also adds a stunning visual element to your garden. Just imagine a wall of green, dotted with colorful flowers reaching up towards the sky. Container gardening, on the other hand, is about using pots and planters of different sizes and shapes. This allows you to move your plants around as needed, which can be especially useful in a rooftop garden where sun exposure can vary. And remember, containers aren't just for flowers. You can grow everything from herbs and veggies to small trees in them. Plus, they also add an extra layer of creativity to your garden design. Now let's move to the second pillar, creating a comfortable relaxation space. Your rooftop garden should not only be a green space, but also a place for you to unwind and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Consider adding a sitting area with comfortable furniture, or maybe even a hammock. And don't forget about shade. A pergola or a large umbrella can create a cool, shaded spot for those hot summer days. Throw in some outdoor lighting, and your rooftop garden will be as inviting at night as it is during the day. Imagine enjoying a peaceful evening under the stars, surrounded by your beautiful garden. With smart design principles, you can maximize your rooftop space and create a beautiful green oasis. Creating a rooftop garden may seem challenging, but with the right approach, it's entirely doable. We've journeyed through the ins and outs of turning an underutilized rooftop into a vibrant green oasis right in the heart of the city. We started by showing you how to assess your rooftop, considering factors like weight capacity and sunlight exposure. Next, we delved into the world of plant selection, emphasizing the importance of choosing suitable plants based on your local climate and rooftop conditions. We then moved on to water management, discussing efficient systems that ensure your plants stay hydrated without causing any water damage. Finally, we explored the art of garden design, illustrating how smart design principles can help maximize limited space and create a visually appealing garden. And there you have it, a comprehensive guide to rooftop gardening. So, are you ready to transform your rooftop into a lush green space? The sky's the limit.